Good morning guys, welcome to What I Ate Wednesday. It was crazy today. We had a tsunami warning in the morning. In my city it wasn't that bad, but I know up island we are on a small island relatively. They had tsunami sirens going on in the city, so scary. Luckily it got downgraded and then taken off, but still I know I was watching the news this morning, a lot of people like in the middle of the night went up. We have a mountain that's a little higher ground than everything else, and so everyone was flocking towards there. I of course slept and had no clue about this. I knew there was a storm, but yeah, so if there would have been a tsunami I would not have survived because I did not evacuate to higher ground. I'm not that close to the water. I think they were saying within 2 blocks of the water you have to evacuate, so not really. Some people were getting texts on their phones as well than the sirens, but not me. Anyways, so that was an interesting way to start my morning. I just woke up and yeah, listening to all the news and people seeing people post. I'm like, scary. But we're all safe, everyone is safe. So this morning for breakfast, I already started having coffee. It's my last cup of the eggnog coffee, and then I think I'm gonna do peppermint, which I'm kind of glad because the eggnog was so finely ground that took forever in the Keurig. But now I have a tea. This is a second cup of tea. I brewed it yesterday in my tea for work, the cardamom French toast. So then today I'll probably have something different. But anyway, so David tea is so expensive, so I'm gonna get at least 2 brews out of 1 cup. And then just having a banana, which I know they're looking at too. So, banana, I'm watching how windy it is. And yeah, I'll check with you guys at lunch. I think I'm gonna make some like roasted veggies and I think tempeh, because tofu is not, honestly tofu is not that good. It's super processed. It's good for protein, but that's kind of it. It's hit and miss with me, but I am trying, so I'm gonna probably have that for lunch today. I have a little snack. These ones are chocolate covered macadamia nuts, so super high in calories, super rich, but it's nice to have 1 or 2, a big one. I'm gonna make some lunch now. I was trying to get some tempeh. I went to 2 different grocery stores. They didn't have it. They had tofu, but anyway, so I decided, alright, we're gonna skip that for protein. I'm just gonna make some quinoa or something. But we have lots of veggies that we're gonna roast up in the oven for a nice healthy lunch. The carrots and the potatoes are what's gonna take the longest. So we're gonna put those in first, and then these ones take not so long. Actually, Brussels sprouts me too. So 1, 2, 3, and then these ones these take about 30 minutes or so, whereas these only take like 15. So we're gonna start with cutting all of these up and then starting to roast them. For the zucchini, I ended up taking off the skin just because it was kind of an old zucchini, so it was starting to look a little bit, well, brown, or not brown, maybe moldy, but the inside is still fine. But yeah, so then I won't use the whole onion. So then this will just sit now for about 15 minutes, let everything else get the chance to get going. So it has 15 minutes or so left. I'm just gonna move them around, do some no salt Italian seasoning. There we go. Just to give it some more flavor. In you go. So then with it, I am making some quinoa. So I have a cup of quinoa with some boiling water, and then now I'm gonna add 2 cups of water. There we go. And then a drink that I've been really loving, I put some ice, and then I got this, it's kind of had spilled and it's just sticky, but it's black currant concentrate. I got it from my boss for Christmas, and so it's nice. You just do like a little splash of it, and then I just pour water, fill up the rest of the glass with water, It's a beautiful pink color. Well, I guess more reddish, but yeah, and it's like a little tart, but it's like all natural red currant concentrate. There's no like sweetener or anything in it. And yeah, it just makes plain water a little more interesting without having anything artificial in it. Alright, now looking at the bottom, there is sugar in it, but there's nothing artificial. I have no water or artificial preserves. Alright. Yes, ingredients, black currant juice and sugar. It's good though. Even though it has sugar in it. So we have our quinoa on the bottom, and then just gonna add my vegetables on top. We have it here, and let's try some first. The vegetables are nicely done. The carrot, that's usually the ones that take the longest. Hot, but very good. Alright, so now I'm just gonna have this for lunch. I am off to work now, and the tea that I'm taking is going back to a tea bag. Oops, wrong side, is the chai, holiday chai black tea. And I just put some almond milk in it. So, off to work now. I'm back from work, and Dan has already made the chili. He put an assortment of beans, tomatoes, sauce, tomatoes, not sure what else. TVP, I do know that. And just simmered it now for the past like hour and a half because I come home so late at 7:25. Let's try. How spicy is it?
Medium.
Medium hot. And then we just have a little bit of unhealthy Tostitos with a twist of lime. Or no, hint of lime. Delicious. So, just having that and watching some TV. That was very filling. So now we're just going to edit and get ready for bed, and that's going to be it for What I Ate Wednesday. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!